This one right here, special.
Alright, so we are back once again. Radar Live. Are you on the map? Alright, so yeah, what's up? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Radar Live, back on at it again. And we're just gonna jump right into it. We've been on hiatus. But no, we back. I hope everybody had a wonderful, happy, great, festive holiday. We still got one more holiday left. But right now we're gonna just jump into it, right? So, first story that we got up on the map is gonna be about the little peach, pint-sized, peach Ciroc, black and white dressing, Janelle Monáe. So, Janelle Monáe was, you know, she got an Instagram page, right? So I was following her Instagram page and I saw this picture and I had to scroll twice because I'm like, who is this? Pink armpits. Did y'all see the pink pits? What you think about the pink pits? Personally, you know, I like a little splash of color, but I thought it was cool. You know, she is all about free the nipple, be free, don't shave, all of that. You should feel how you feel, do what you want to do, and I'm for it. You know, if you want to dye your pits, dye them pits, bitch. Like, hey, listen. So, Janelle Monáe on the map for the pink pits. Janelle came through with the pink pits. Say that 3 times fast. All right, so the next story that we got up on the map, we're going to take it all the way to Virginia. I didn't really even see a lot of coverage about this story, but I felt like I should go ahead and talk about it anyway, just because, you know, I do know actually a few different people who from Virginia or have people in that whole, like, East Coast area. Even, you know, Virginia is considered, like, part of the East Coast. But, no, so Virginia actually was, made the headlines because the Queens Creek Bridge had a 63-car pileup. Man. 63 fucking cars piled up, boom, 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 back to back to back slamming. So they're still trying to figure out what was the catalyst for this entire fucking disaster.
Virginia roads, a nearly 70-car chain reaction accident, shutting down Interstate 64 in both directions near Williamsburg.
So anybody that's in Virginia, or you got people in Virginia, check on them, make sure they weren't in that 63-car pileup, and if they were, get chummy. I smell a check. So, moving right along. Y'all see the little fit? I ain't feel like putting on a shirt today just because high key is laundry day. People thought I was trying to be sexy. No, I need to wash. The next story that got up on the map is gonna be about, we're gonna take it all the way to NY. So, Meek Mills, who apparently is like trying to become a celebrity. This be my thing with Meek Mills, right? Everybody be trying to really bump him like he like, I don't fucking know. But it's like, nigga, you were shitty growing up, and now you trying to like all this like rah the man trying to get me, like, boy, get your blockhead ass out of here. Like, I'm just not a fan. So if that offended you, suck my dick. But Meek Mills, something I do agree with that he's doing. Him, DJ Khaled, Mike Rubin, Claire Wu, they all came together with the Project Alliance Reform, or Reform Alliance. But either way, the program is to benefit children who have family or parents, namely, who are incarcerated or have been incarcerated or out on parole. And so they get all the kids together. They actually got all the kids together this year for Christmas, just a couple days ago. And took all the kids shopping. They gave the families of the children $1,000 for a shopping spree. I think it was like a Nike Town store or something like that. And then each kid got $500. It was all on gift cards. And then they also flew them to go see a Patriots game. Work. Okay. So I'm all for doing shit for the kids, especially when this, you know, any kid. But in situations like that, like, yeah, you know, you gotta spread the love. You getting it, give it. Motherfuckers always out here acting like they eating. So if you eating, did you cook? Or are you a bitch that's sitting down at the table talking about, we eating, kid, but you in somebody else's kitchen, in somebody else's house? See, I want to be talking about I'm eating, but I'm also the cook and I bought the food. That's how we do shit around here. But y'all eating though. Y'all eating. A lot of you motherfuckers, a lot of y'all faves is eating, but it's off somebody else's plate. I'm just saying. So the next story that we got from the map, we're gonna give them a little Chi-Town action. So this story is gonna be about, excuse me. This next story is gonna be about the incomparable singing, the shoe-looping Jennifer Hudson. Give it up. Round of applause for Jennifer Hudson. So J Hud, she was just tapped to do Aretha Franklin, who, rest in peace, she got the blessing from Aretha Franklin to do Respect. So that's the documentary about, not the documentary, but the like docu-movie about Aretha Franklin. So that's Jennifer Hudson doing that. I think she's also casted in like as a voice in some new movie that's coming out, an animated film. And then she's also in Cats. A lot of people was hating on Cats and shit, and like, listen, Linda. I'm going to see Cats. And if you want to go see Cats with me, let's round up the pussy wagon and take these bitches on to see a show. All right? I think it's amazing. No, I think it's gonna be an amazing movie, and I'm a fan of J Hud. They also got Taylor Swift in there, who I totally see. Jason Derulo, the old white lady that be playing all the British movies. She played M on Bond. I can't think of Judi Dench. Yeah, so it's got a lot of different people: Rebel Wilson and James Corden, Idris Elba. Coming for Idris, boy, you see it? You see it? So Idris Elba, that's just to name a few, are all in the movie. I can't wait to go see it. But yeah, if you are a fan of the arts, and listen to some of the people who are feeling like this is not my type of movie, go just $10. Just go see if you might like it. You know, just go see. Some of you motherfuckers need to expand your horizons. Some of you is some loving hip hop watching ass bitches. Oh my god. So yeah, kudos to J Hud and the rest of the people that are in CAC. I will be there with my meow suit on. I'm coming there licking on bitches. I'm gonna stick a tail on my ass. Alright, so the next story that we got up on the map, we're gonna take it all the way to the cloud. This is gonna be about Spotify. Everybody fucking has a Spotify account. Spotify has actually like 250 million subscribers or something like that. Like Spotify has some clout. People be trying to shit on Spotify, but Spotify got a little clout. Hold on. Spotify has 248 million users, subscribers. Like, what? Come on, Spotify. It's one of the highest streaming platforms, and Spotify, who is also one of the people who are in kind of pioneers on in the forefront of like the digital age. That's don't judge me. But they've been on the forefront in that regard, in terms of like downloading and streaming and all that. So they are actually completing or have completed the creation of I'm calling it the Streamies, okay? The Streamies. They call it the Spotify Awards, but yeah, it's a streaming award. So Spotify, kudos to y'all for getting together and doing this. I think the first one is going to be in 2020. It's not a lot of information in English about it, which I thought was strange, until I found out that a huge population of Spotify subscribers are from Mexico and places like that. So I was like, oh, okay, that's how these reggaeton motherfuckers always be popping up everywhere. Got you. But yeah, Spotify coming through with the Streamies. I'm finna get on the reggaeton band, bitch. I'm about to yeah, you see it. Rest in peace, Selena. So kudos to Spotify. Yeah, and we're gonna move it right along. So the next story that I got up on the map is gonna be about y'all's president. But y'all's president has actually done something that I stand behind. Do I mess with y'all's president? No. He is a reality star president. That's what he is. He's not like an actual. I don't consider him a sitting president. I consider him like, that time that we decided to do a real life reality TV show in real life, and they put Americans in it as part of the cast, and it was being streamed to the rest of the world. But y'all's president has actually enacted a bill. It, obviously it went through all the channels to be signed and everything, but it is to make the legal age of smoking actually 21. Now, some states, cities, counties can enact this law on their own. Federally, it was 18. So they have federally made the age limit, the minimum age limit, to be 21 to purchase tobacco products. Round of applause. Listen, what you do is what you do, but nothing is crazier than seeing a 13-year-old smoke a pack of cigarettes in a day. Like, it's crazy. Anywho, so yeah, new age limit for buying tobacco products federally is 21. Y'all need to cut that smoking shit out, especially them swiggerettes. Why would you smoke something that stains your fingertips? You ever smell yourself after a cigarette? And listen, I'm speaking from experience. You smell like a fucking ashtray. It stinks, and anybody that tell you otherwise is a goddamn liar. Okay? 21. Moving right along. So, the next story that we got up on the map, we are going to take it to the United States of America. Business Insider, which is one of the top-ranking magazines. They actually are like a company, obviously, but I know them immediately as a magazine that does rankings and pollings and talks about like e-commerce and what's going on across the country and throughout the entirety of the world in terms of business and economics, strategists, whatever you call those people, data analysts, all that type of shit, stocks, bonds, 401ks, good, rah. So they have actually put together a list of the rudest cities across the United States of America. Pow! All right. I bet you're wondering where your city fell at. I am going to give you a little bit of an inkling. Here we go. All right, so number 50, Raleigh, North Carolina. Rude bitches. 45, Richmond, Virginia. Maybe that's why y'all had that pal up. 40, Orlando, Florida. Don't nothing ever come from no place where Disney World at. 35, New Orleans, Louisiana. Lil Wayne did it. 30 is St. Louis, Missouri. It's because Nelly don't be there. 25, Charlotte, North Carolina. Yo, I own here twice? Ain't that like the country? I'm confused. 20, Tampa, Florida. You know, I don't know what it is about Florida, but y'all just do not get a good rap. Y'all are... Ain't Florida where that man thought he was a zombie and was walking around biting? Yo, Floridians be fucked in the head. 15, Miami, Florida. Y'all need to lay off the meth. I hear that's the meth capital. 10, San Francisco. I totally can see that. San Francisco is one of the most expensive cities to live in the United States of America. Y'all ain't got shit but hills. Why do it cost so much to live here? Fucking calves burning all day. Number 5, and this is going to be 5 through 1. Here we go. Number 5, Boston. Number 4, Chi-Town, Chicago. Number 3, DC. Number 2, LA, of course. And number 1, you guessed it, New York City. So the next story that we got up on the map, we're going to take it back to one of my hometowns, back in China. So there was a guy, there's this dude, I'm into parkour, I like the guys that do like stunts and daredevil shit and extreme sports, and so there's this guy named Wu, who is from China, from like the Shanghai area. So he is known for being like a building scaler. Actually, his nickname is China's first roof topper. He goes to the top of these buildings that obviously he illegally does this. And even the buildings, 99.9% of the time, only the elevators go only so far. And then in terms of doing stuff on the towers and the spires and shit, they have to have people come in because you have to come out the building on the top of the elevator, you know, up the rooftop, penthouse, climb up the spire, which is another building to climb up. That's how fucking tall they be. He does this, goes to the top of these things, takes pictures, do handstands, pull-ups and shit, and then scales himself back down. He had millions of followers. He's dead, is my point. So he did this stunt. He was in China at the Wuyan International Center in Shanghai. I've actually been to this building. It is fucking massive. It's sleek. It's pretty. It's a lot of nice buildings in terms of architecture out there. He had climbed this building with some people. He had set his camera up. He was actually being sponsored to do this feat by some anonymous donor who was paying him 15 grand to do it. He actually made it. And then this is how he died. Roll the clip. Did you see that shit? So, this is my point, in case you don't quite understand. The point of the roof topping was to just get to the top. He had done it. He was being fucking extra, trying to show out and shit. And he decided to do pull-ups up the side of the building. See how slick this fucking building is? This motherfucker out there with Asics on. Just being extra. That was a perfect way to learn a lesson a little too late. So the next story that we got up on the map is going to be about Kris Jenner gave baby Stormi a mansion for Christmas. Gave this kid a mansion. And let me tell you something. She going to play in that shit 2 times and be over it. Alright? That's how that's going to work. But kudos Kris Jenner. If you got it, flaunt it, baby. Hey, shit. Wish somebody buy me a little mansion. So the next story that we got up on the map is going to be about Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick got to deal with Nike, and he got these new Air Force Ones that came out. I'm not a fan. I think they look fucking ugly. And you know what I also feel like? They was trying to play off the whole black and white concept, because he's like half-breed looking, and then he went for the whole black and white thing. And then they put him on the back of the thing. I was just like, girl. So next story that we got up on the map is going to be about another person who I'm not that big of a fan of. Her name is SZA. And she has confirmed via Instagram lurking that her and Megan Thee Stallion confirmed that her and Megan Thee Stallion got a track that they're going to be dropping pretty soon. So actually what ended up happening, I'm going to throw your tweet up there, is a fan was like, oh, wouldn't it be fucking lit if Megan and SZA decided to do a track together? And she kind of was fan lurking and was like, oh, what? Already done. So we'll see when that drop. Ooh, she can be lit. Boy, she be making me want to throw on some thigh highs and hit the pole, bitch. So, next story that we got up on the map, and this is obviously why I saved it for last, because it's the best story on here. I see you over there still got your maid dress on, maid. Got your little maid outfit on, looking like a maid. I fucking love Jocelyn Hernandez. So, Jocelyn has a new show that's going to be airing on the Zeus channel. I don't know if that's an actual channel or an app. I've heard of it, but it's so many fucking channels everybody wants you to watch. I just can't even deal. Listen, I'm going to start watching PBS on every fucking body and call it a day. But Jocelyn has a new show out. It's called Jocelyn's Cabaret.
It's been 3 years since I left Love and Hip Hop. The show ain't been the same since I've been gone. No more Stevie J. I'm doing my own thing. A lot of bitches came through and try to take my spot. But you can never take the Puerto Rican princess crown. They know what the fuck it is. The baddest bitch is back. And I'm here to stay.
So the whole concept of the show is she's taking strip clubs that are like not doing too well, and she's putting money into them and revamping them, teaching the girls how to dance, putting money into the atmosphere and the ambiance of the club, going through the management, going through the money, going through the books. And honestly, who better to do something like that? Jocelyn is one of those very rare people who, although she got fame and money, will still go out there and strip and hit the pole. I love a bitch that don't forget their roots, bitch. Jocelyn said, bitch, I love the smell of baby oil and dollar bills. Come on. Jocelyn will still go hit that pole, okay? So, who better to do something like that? I'm here for it. I hope that it does so well that it get picked up on one of these channels for real, because let me tell you something. Black Ink Crew, all of them, keep it. Love and Hip Hop, all of them, keep it, except this last season, just because it was so messy. Basketball wise, if you don't retire, y'all husbands didn't retire already, and y'all still hanging around. Leave us alone. Oh my God, they just be every fucking well. Old ass biddies. Old ass fucking biddies with fake ass titties, just hollering and screaming and hopping around. Y'all too grown. Jesus Christ, would some fucking body have some decorum about themselves, please? On that note, Radar Live, are you on the map?